guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jheniece and today we're going to be doing another TV show review. So today we're going to be talking about Citadel. So Citadel is a suspense action drama show based on spies that are part of this organization called Citadel, and they basically go on missions to accomplish things that would save the world in a way where I don't know, and that's one problem about the show, and that's where we're gonna start. Okay. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like this video, comment your thoughts so we can have a chat in the comment section, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and yeah, let's get into it. Now that's a problem, right? If you don't really know why they're doing things in a TV show and what the meaning of their actions are, it's like, why am I watching this? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's one thing that I didn't get about the show. It was kind of like, what are these missions for? What are they doing? They just, you know, it was giving Spy Kids, because we're just watching them do missions and we don't really know why. We don't know why this woman is trying to get this core. What is it going to do? She's going to bomb a nuke, but who is she going to bomb? Why? We don't know, and we find out at the very end, and then we don't know if we're going to get another season of the same people. We're going to get a season of different people. Now I know I've come with a lot of criticism straight away, but I couldn't really avoid it. So I was trying to explain the show, but then it's kind of like I don't know what the show's really about because they didn't explain it properly, and there's a lot of plot holes. But I would say that the show is actually a good watch if you binge watch it. I binge watched the first 4 episodes and it was actually quite good, but then when I watched the last 2 episodes weekly, that's when it kind of lost me, because it's not engaging enough for me to watch weekly. I'd probably forget about it. I was also forgetting the storyline because it just wasn't engaging enough. Like, it wasn't, yeah. So it's a good show to binge, but it's not something that I'd be able to watch weekly because it's just not engaging enough. There's not enough information given to me about what's going on so that I can really be hooked on it. Let's talk about the characters. So Mason, I don't think his character was that interesting. I know he was very like stone-faced, resting bee-faced and all that kind of stuff, but he wasn't a very interesting character though either. Like, his past, it wasn't very interesting. Like, when he would talk about his past, like, it was kind of like, we don't really care. But then it got interesting at the end because of the bombshell, you know? But other than that, he was quite boring. I do think that his character would have been a little bit more interesting if they'd have allowed him to take the injection that would have given him his memory back. I think they should have let that happen, because them not letting that happen just kind of stunted his character growth. Because the first episode, so much happened in the first episode, and then the last 5 episodes were us trying to put the pieces together of his life. Fair enough. But we only got to know him for 1 episode before that happened, which I don't think was enough. So I do think they should have given him his memory back. I think would have made it a lot more interesting, especially because he knew he had a child and he just chose not to do anything about that. I think that would have made it so much more interesting. I don't think they should have just left everything till the last minute, which is what they did. Nadia, I think her character was really, really good. I loved her character. Her character was one of my favourites. I love the diversity that she was South Asian, but I do feel like in the first few episodes they were, I didn't know if she was South Asian or not. I was like, she kind of looks South Asian, but I was like, is she Latin? I didn't know. And I don't know if they did that on purpose or not. And then also her father being a, you know, a T-E-R, you know that word. I don't know if I can say it on like YouTube, I don't know. But I was thinking, okay, great, diversity, but we'll still add in some stereotypes there. And that's kind of what it gave. So it was a bit like, and then him being, you know, was unnecessary because it didn't add anything to the story anyway. It was just a thing like, oh, you're working with this guy, but then they just forgot about it afterwards. So I don't see the point in making him that. I do think the storyline of her having a child and then leaving was very lazy. I think they could have thought of something better. It wasn't like a when she had a child, it would be like, that's a bit predictable. But yeah, that's Nadia. Abby, I think that was a really good twist when they showed the past of Abby's, and I do think they should have done something where it was like, her memory really wasn't erased. Like, they thought they erased her memory, but they managed to bring it back, because that would have just made it a bit more interesting. It would have added something to the show, because now it's like her memory's erased forever, and is she ever going to get it back? Because that would be really interesting. I don't think they should have killed off the guy that Abby went undercover with and fell in love with. I don't think they should have killed him off. That would have added another thing to the storyline, and it would have set it up great for season 2, but they killed off that storyline. So, you know, what is her story for season 2? Yeah, just being a child's mum, that's basically her storyline. So yeah, they just killed off her character, really. I think Dahlia's character was really good, but there was not enough character development, so we didn't really feel hatred towards her or confusion. I felt a little bit of both, just because there was no history about her. Even though she ended up being Mason's mum, they could have at least shown us something about her, like something. We didn't know who she was, what her purpose in the world, like what her job was. We just didn't know. She just appeared and she was a villain. Do you know what I mean? I really liked Bernard's character, who's funny. I really liked his character. I don't know why they didn't show him again after episode 3 though. Other than him being in flashbacks. Yeah, I didn't get that. Carter's character was quite good. I think we could have got a bit more character development with his character too, because he seemed to know a lot about Citadel and he was very involved in it, so I don't know why we didn't get much from him. Overall, I felt there was a lack of character development on everybody's character, even Nadia's, because I think they could have gone so much deeper with everyone. I think the season should have been longer. I think this season could have literally been a 10 episode thing, or, you know, if they'd have really done it well, it could have been 22 episodes, like, you know, because I think there was a lot of potential for each character, literally, because they were doing flashbacks in each episode about each character, but there's only 6 episodes and there's like 8 characters, so we don't have enough episodes for the characters. So I didn't get it. I didn't get that. I think the bombshell at the end was really good. That was really good, I'm not gonna lie, because that shocked me. Like, I was not expecting her to be his mum and him to be him. I didn't expect Mason to be the mole. Like, I did not expect that at all. But then we would like to know how Mason found out that was his mum. Did he know all along? We don't know. And I think then them announcing a second season but with completely different characters is like, I'm not gonna watch this because I got used to these characters and I'd like to know more about them, and now you're gonna start again with another set of characters. And if you're going to do the same thing with a lack of character development, why would I watch it? First of all, who does that anyway? Because you've left this show on a cliffhanger and multiple questions, and then we're not going to get the answers. That's just really irritating. So I just think they need to do another season with a lot more episodes, and then they also need to have a better character development for each character, because I think each character has their own story. I want to say this, was it just me, but in the last episode when they were doing flashbacks and present day, at some point I couldn't tell which one was a flashback and which one was present. The only way I could tell which one was the present was by Carter's locks, because he didn't have locks in the past but he had locks in the present. That's the only way I could tell which was present and which was past. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this TV review. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.